The common criticism with kind of the whole woke movement is it oversimplifies things, right? And it also is often more divisive. They're kind of claiming to beat divisiveness, but often it's divisive in itself. But I think the main criticism against wokeism is that it's performative, right? And this seems to be like the cliche, quintessential example of performative. Like, I don't know if it necessarily pushes actual equality forward, but it is mostly performative to put certain races or genders or political biases into creative works that obviously feel a little left out. And maybe that's why it just catches my radar a little bit, because it's the definition of performative.
I think there's something else too, Nick. It's not just performative and sort of cheap and empty in that way. But the reason it irks a lot of people is because no matter how forward thinking you are, nobody has a problem with that. You know, capitalism solves for that. If you want to see something in the world and you can create it and you can create demand for it and you can generate revenue for it and people will come and watch your movie or read your book, fantastic. Do it. You live in a free country. People have a line and they haven't been able to communicate this appropriately. And the line that they have is, don't change the past. Don't erase the past. These examples that we're talking about, we did an episode one time on Columbus. And one of the things we got into in the nitty gritty was like this desire to change the past and bring the present day ethics and morals into the past. This same thing applies with James Bond. James Bond was completely okay in every single way for his time and has been. And arguably there is a market for him today as well, still, that will, as we just discussed, will sell like crazy. If you bring a suave British gentleman onto the screen to play that character, maybe Tom Hardy, a lot of people talked about it, could be Tom Hardy, to play that character, it will sell. Now, will a different version of the James Bond story, of the 007 story, sell just as good or less or better with this new character? Maybe, absolutely. Let's let the market decide. But don't change the past. Don't change my character. Don't evolve the basic story. Don't change the integrity of the story. That's the problem people have with the Black Little Mermaid. It's the same.
I see that angle.
You don't need to change who the Little Mermaid is to tell this story. You can tell a new story.